Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. CM Punk won a gauntlet match on last week's Monday Night Raw to become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. He will now challenge Gunther for the title at SummerSlam. The Second City Saint will be looking to win his first world title since returning to WWE at Survivor Series 2023. However, his road to gold may hit a roadblock on this week's edition of the Red brand. The gauntlet match last week featured Penta, Braun Breaker, LA Knight, JUSO, and CM Punk. The bout was largely dominated by the dog of WWE, who consecutively pinned Penta, LA Knight, and JUSO before falling short against the best in the world. While Punk may have survived the challenge last week, his championship aspirations could be jeopardized on this week's Raw, courtesy of a vicious attack by Gunther. Punk's last attempt at winning a world title came at Night of Champions last month, where he challenged his arch-rival, John Cena, for the undisputed WWE Championship. However, the Second City Saint failed to walk out of Riyadh with the gold, thanks to Seth Rollins and his faction. With the Visionary out of action due to a knee injury and his faction busy dealing with a vengeful Roman Reigns, CM Punk may have a clear path to capturing the World Heavyweight Championship from Gunther at SummerSlam. However, sensing the threat Punk poses, the ring general may strike first this week, launching a brutal attack that could potentially put Punk on the shelf. This would not only cause the best in the world to miss SummerSlam, but also allow the former Imperium leader to hold on to his title a little longer. WWE is hosting its first ever two-night SummerSlam this year. With the premium live event just under 2 weeks away, the Triple H-led creative team may book this shocking angle to generate more buzz around the event. It is unlikely that a star of Punk's caliber would miss the biggest party of the summer. Therefore, this angle may only be used to garner sympathy for the Second City Saint and make him vulnerable going into SummerSlam. That said, it is just speculation at this point. We will have to wait and see what the Triple H-led creative team has in store for SummerSlam 2025. CM Punk shares his thoughts on facing Gunther at WWE SummerSlam. In a recent interview with Insider, CM Punk opened up about challenging Gunther for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Punk gave the ring general his flowers and expressed his excitement about facing the Austrian star at the biggest party of the summer. CM Punk's return to WWE in late 2023 sent shockwaves throughout the wrestling world, and his involvement in key storylines ever since has kept fans glued to their screens. However, after a brutal assault on WWE Raw, speculation is mounting that the Second City Saint may be officially pulled from the WWE SummerSlam 2025 card. With fans divided, management reportedly uncertain, and the stakes higher than ever, let's explore the possibility in depth. The incident: what happened on WWE Raw? On the July 15, 2025 episode of WWE Raw, CM Punk was ambushed backstage in a shocking segment that blurred the lines between fiction and reality. The attack, reportedly orchestrated by Drew McIntyre, left Punk laid out in a pool of blood, clutching his ribs and neck as medical officials rushed to his aid. WWE's commentary team reacted in hushed tones, suggesting the attack was severe. Punk was stretchered out of the arena, with Corey Graves ominously stating, "This might change everything for SummerSlam." The angle was brutal enough that it raised legitimate questions about Punk's health status and creative direction for SummerSlam. CM Punk's scheduled match at SummerSlam. Before the attack, CM Punk was heavily rumored to face Drew McIntyre in a grudge match at SummerSlam, potentially under no disqualification or last man standing rules. This rivalry has been heating up ever since the Royal Rumble earlier this year, where Punk suffered a triceps injury, an angle that WWE built into his ongoing feud with McIntyre. SummerSlam was meant to be the grand payoff. Punk's promo last week declared, "At SummerSlam, I end Drew McIntyre." Posters, teasers, and marketing campaigns had already been rolled out with Punk front and center. Now with the recent Raw attack, all of that hangs in the balance. Injury concerns, real or kayfabe? There is considerable speculation about whether CM Punk is legitimately injured or whether the attack was entirely storyline driven. If real, Punk has struggled with injuries since returning to WWE. WWE may be playing it safe by removing him from in-ring competition to avoid long-term damage. If storyline, this could be a way to make Punk's eventual return more dramatic, perhaps delaying the McIntyre match until Payback or Survivor Series. WWE may replace Punk on the card, but have him return to cost McIntyre a match or deliver a surprise attack. As of now, WWE has not confirmed the extent of his injuries, adding fuel to the rumor fire. Creative options if Punk is pulled. If CM Punk is officially removed from SummerSlam, WWE will need to pivot quickly. Here are some potential directions. 1. Drew McIntyre faces a surprise opponent. Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, or even a returning Big E could step in. This maintains McIntyre's momentum while keeping the feud with Punk on pause. 2. Punk returns during the event. He could interfere in a match or deliver a surprise promo or attack. This keeps Punk in the spotlight without needing to compete. 3. A cinematic segment. WWE may pre-film a fight pit style or unsanctioned brawl between Punk and McIntyre for SummerSlam. This would protect Punk physically while giving fans a spectacle. Business implications of removing Punk. CM Punk's drawing power is undeniable. Removing him from a marquee PLE like SummerSlam could impact ticket sales and viewership numbers, cause disappointment among fans, especially those who bought tickets expecting to see him live, shift attention to other matches, forcing WWE to double down on Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, or the Bloodline drama. That said, WWE has previously turned real-life setbacks into compelling stories, most notably with Cody Rhodes' pectoral injury and Roman Reigns' battle with leukemia. Fan reactions and online speculation. The WWE Universe is already buzzing. If Punk gets pulled, I want Rollins versus McIntyre as a substitute. But don't tease Punk if he's not going to show. Twitter user, this has work written all over it. CM Punk is not missing SummerSlam. Reddit comment, McIntyre took it too far. This is classic heel heat. Punk's gonna explode when he comes back. YouTube fan reaction. Clearly, the audience is emotionally invested, whether they're angry, excited, or uncertain. Triple H's possible role in the decision. Triple H, as WWE's chief content officer, will likely have the final say on whether Punk competes at SummerSlam. Known for his long-term storytelling and commitment to realism, Triple H could opt for either direction. Keep Punk off the card to build anticipation and heat. Have him return in dramatic fashion, creating a WrestleMania-style moment at SummerSlam. Either way, the goal is clear: maximum buzz with minimum risk. What happens next? The July 22nd edition of Raw may hold the answers. WWE is teasing a medical update on CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre is expected to respond to fan backlash. Expect key developments such as Punk being officially ruled out or cleared against doctor's orders, a replacement opponent being revealed, the stipulation of the match being changed, e.g., Drew versus a mystery opponent with Punk in their corner. Final thoughts. CM Punk being removed from SummerSlam would be a huge shake-up, but not unprecedented. WWE has mastered the art of pivoting in high-stakes scenarios, and this situation, whether real, scripted, or a blend, has created a buzz few angles can match. Will Punk fight through the pain and show up in Detroit? Or will this attack write him off TV for months? Only time and Raw will tell. One thing's for sure, SummerSlam just got a whole lot more unpredictable.